wanatubeba ufala.
Now, Parliament on Thursday pushed through one of the most sweeping reforms to Kenya's state corporations by passing the government-owned Enterprise Bill 2025, but the victory came amid chaos. Although the bill sailed through the third reading at the Committee of the Whole House, there was a shouting match over lack of quorum, a near grab of the mace, and the suspension of 2 members of Parliament. Our political affairs reporter Grace Nganga has more.
Chaotic scenes were witnessed in the National Assembly on Thursday after the controversial government-owned Enterprise Bill sailed through its third reading, despite fierce opposition by some of the members over an alleged lack of quorum.
But what is most annoying is that when it reached the point after the Committee of the House, when the Speaker was now putting the question on those 3 bills to become law, that House had less than 20 members of Parliament. I've always been suspicious of this regime. And I think there is a plan to continue selling our national assets. That is the reason why they are rushing through this legislation. They couldn't wait for next week. Why couldn't they wait?
The afternoon sitting quickly turned into shouting matches as a section of the opposition MPs repeatedly rose on points of order, insisting the House did not have the required numbers to transact business, as a good number of their counterparts had traveled to Mombasa for the ODM at 20 celebrations.
I tried everything I could, and the Speaker completely ignored and proceeded to put the question and proceeded to even go to third reading.
However, their chants were brushed off by Deputy Speaker Gladys Sholei, who pressed on with the Committee of the Whole.
Honorable Mbui, Honorable Muate, the reason why I'm not paying attention to you is because you are grossly out of order.
Tempers then flared when Kathiani Member of Parliament Robert Mbui attempted to obstruct proceedings, making a dramatic dash for the mace, the symbol of Parliament's authority.
In any case, you have attempted to remove the mace from its place, in which case I will expel you from the House. Honorable Mawade, you are part of trying to remove the mace from its place. You have offended Standing Order 107, so you are going to be removed and expelled from the presence of Parliament for 5 days.
Despite the chaos, Sholei declared that the amendments had been passed and formally announced the bill had cleared the third reading, moving it a step closer to becoming law. The government-owned Enterprise Bill seeks to overhaul Kenya's state-owned corporations by creating a new legal category called government-owned enterprises for commercially oriented parastatals. The bill also mandates annual financial and operation reporting, increasing transparency and public accountability.
An auditor either appointed by the Auditor General or the Auditor General herself, we audit these state corporations or state agencies, government-owned enterprises, to ensure that the values being transitioned into the company are as accurate as they could ever be.
As the bill edges closer to becoming law, the drama of a quorum, the suspension of the 2 MPs, and the contentious provisions within the legislation are likely to dominate political debate in the next sitting.
Even if we go back to the House after 5 days, this war is not going to stop.
We'll be going to court to nullify these kind of legal pieces of laws.
Grace Nganga, KTN.
The National Council of Churches of Kenya, NCCK, has urged the youth